All right, that's how the show starts. For those of you that have been on my live streams, thanks for joining us on a Friday. It's Friday, right? I'm lost on my days. A Friday afternoon, both on YouTube and on Facebook. Thanks for being with us. This is our weekly live stream with SaltwaterAquarium.com. Remember, Black Friday is usually a one-day event. Like Black Friday, that's it. At SaltwaterAquarium.com, we're making the whole month of November all about Black Friday. We've got daily giveaways over on Facebook. We've got all kinds of specials rolling out throughout the month. So if you're just waiting for Black Friday, you're going to miss it. I got a lot of stuff to roll through because we're giving lots of stuff away, lots of freebies, some new stuff coming out for you. So let's get started. First of all, we have a new giveaway, a new freebie as well. This is something that I'm very proud of, the SaltwaterAquarium.com stainless steel straw set. Why is this important? Why? Because think about how many straws you go through when you're out at dinner, out at lunch, eating out. They all get thrown away. They're made of plastic. They don't biodegrade. This puppy, stainless steel, it's reusable. It even comes with a handy dandy brush for those of you that are concerned about biosecurity, keeping things clean. Take this with you. It comes with the cool and bright orange so you don't forget it. SaltwaterAquarium.com carrying pouch. Throw this in your purse because guys, I know you have a purse. I have one too. We won't talk about that. Throw it in your purse, throw it in your backpack. When you're out to eat, simply grab the straw, put it in your drink, and we're helping save the environment by not adding more plastic and landfills in the ocean. So that's a new giveaway and a new freebie as well. If you want to be entered to win the straw set, then all you have to do is comment "suck it up" in the comments down below. And this is also a giveaway or freebie if you spend $100 or more over at SaltwaterAquarium.com. So that's the first news. The stainless steel straw set, SaltwaterAquarium.com orange, so you don't forget it, with the cleaning tool as well. Help save the environment, less plastic waste. You're doing a good thing. There you go. So if you want to win this, you want to be entered to win, we're giving away 10 of these puppies. Comment "suck it up" down in the comments below. All right. Remember, they're also available for free on the website with your purchase of $100 or more. Let's do some giveaways because let's be honest, that's why most of you are here. All right, last week we give the XP Aqua Duetto Auto Top Off away. We give one of those away for free. Now, how do you win that? Well, you have to enter, you have to comment on this video. So if you missed it last week, I'm sorry. Comment on this video. We'll talk about what this week's giveaway is. We talked about that with the straws. So last week was the XP Auto Duetto Auto Top Off, which by the way is for sale on the website, $20 off for only $99 during Black Friday month. From Facebook, those of you who commented on Facebook, Jay Gilmore from West Virginia, you're the winner. If that's you, send us a message, let us know that's you. We'll get that top off over to you. For those of you on YouTube, the other social media platform out there, Vinny1, whoever Vinny is, that's you. Go ahead and send us a message and we'll get that XP Auto Top Off over to you. There you go. All right, now, a couple other giveaways we have. The big giveaway for the month is the Golden Ticket Giveaway. What's that? How does it work? Whenever you place an order for SaltwaterAquarium.com, then you have the option to be in the running for the Golden Ticket Giveaway. You open up your box, you have a golden ticket, then you're one of the people who is in the semifinals to win an on-site visit from yours truly, me, Mr. Saltwater Tank. I'll come to your house, wherever you are, whether you're in the West Coast, East Coast, it doesn't matter. I get on a plane, I travel, you gotta be in the United States, but I'll come to your house, we can talk about your tank, if you have an algae problem, if you have fish selection questions, coral placement, if you're building your tank, you want me to help you build your tank, I can do that too. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. All part of the Golden Ticket Giveaway. I come to your house for a full day, you tell me what you want to do on your tank within reason. Let's face it, if you want me to move out the 1,000-gallon tank, that's going to take a little bit more than a day. The point is, if you open up your box, you have the golden ticket, then you're in the semifinals to be the grand prize of me coming to your place. We will announce the grand prize winner on our live stream on Friday, December 8th. So if you're tuning in, make sure you're there, make sure you purchase from us during the month of November. You could be in the running to win that golden ticket. All right, we also have tons of gift cards that we've given out. We have gift cards that we've been randomly places in boxes anywhere from $5 all the way up to $500. That's 5 bones that could be in your box that you can use towards a future purchase. We've already given away over 500 of these in boxes, so you haven't won yet. You order more chances for you to win. Again, anywhere from $5 all the way up to $500 you can use on a future purchase over there at SaltwaterAquarium.com. So if you haven't won yet, order some more. that increases your chances. All right. Month of November is also about TANKSgiving. We're giving a tank away every single day on Facebook. So if you're watching on YouTube, you got to get over to Facebook and look for the post, the TANKSgiving daily post there. All you have to do is leave a comment. Leave any comment. You're in the running to win those tanks. So with that, let's go give away tanks, because look, as pretty as this is, without a tank, ain't none of this happening. All right, first up, the first tank we gave away was our Aquarium 20-gallon beginner kit. This is the same kit that I used in the budget build series and the budget reef series. So if you're thinking about getting into a saltwater tank, or you want to get your buddy into a saltwater tank, here's a hint, guys. You want to get your spouse into the saltwater tank hobby, this is a great kit to do it without breaking the bank. And if your name is Zachary Johnson, then you just grab that kit for $0. You're the winner. Make sure you send us a note there, Zachary, so we can get you the tank. Now, I said we're giving a tank away every single day. That was November 1st. November 2nd, we gave away a 20-gallon high quarantine kit. This is a quarantine kit that you use for your fish. If you all have followed me for any amount of time, if you've watched the budget tank build series, you know I'm big on quarantining fish. This is a great way to get your fish quarantined, establish those animals, get them used to you, get them used to your routine before you place them in your display tank. I do not put a fish in my tank that hasn't been quarantined. So if your name is Hannah Lily Ray, you just run the quarantine kit, the 20-gallon quarantine kit. Hannah, make sure you send us a note. Let's keep going. November 3rd. Yes, we're going to roll through the whole week in November because we're giving away a tank a day. Remember, if you're on YouTube, you got to roll over there to Facebook, our Facebook page. Look for the TANKSgiving post of the day, and then you can put your name down to win, to be in the running to win that tank. All right, November 3rd, we gave away a Fluval Evo 5 Nano. Courtney Wendell Reynolds, the Lady Reefers are racking it up today. You won that one. Send us a note. October 4th, that was last month. November 4th, Waterbox 10-gallon Starfire Cube, low iron glass, super clear glass, Ted Dela Cruz, that's you. You're the winner from November 4th. November 5th, again, a tank a day. You haven't entered, you got to get over to Facebook and enter to be the winner. The Lifeguard 7.4-gallon low iron all-in-one tank, Justin Pensgrove, that's you. November 6th, Fluval Flex Black 15-gallon tank, Elizabeth Friend, you just won that one. Elizabeth Friend, you're the winner for the Fluval Black 15-gallon tank. November 7th, the JBJ 8-gallon flat panel tank with LED from the Reef Aquarist. Whoever you are, send us a note. Let's prove that it's actually you. You're the winner for the that tank. Now remember, if you're watching on YouTube, you got to get over to Facebook to enter to win. We're giving a tank away for the whole month of November, all the way up to a 90-gallon Planet Aquariums Mega Matrix tanks. Not just nano tanks, we've got some intermediate sizes, all the way up to the 90-gallon, which is a fantastic size tank to have. Nice footprint, large enough that you can put a tank or two there comfortably. If you've been with me long enough, you know I used to have a 90-gallon. Some of you say, man, we really miss that tank. I miss it at times too. It was a great tank. You could have the chance to win that tank, as well as lots of other tanks every single day in the month of November. Surf over to our Facebook page. Look for the TANKSgiving post of the day. All you got to do is comment anything on that post, and you're in the running to do that. So there's all the winners for that. Now, Black Friday, yes, it's about discounts. So we've got lots of discounts already going on, and we've got some new ones as well. What's already happening over at SaltwaterAquarium.com for discounts? We've got $20 off the XP Aqua Duetto and the Flood Guardian. Either one of those things are $20 off in the whole month of November. We've got 30% off the Saltwater test kits. That's a test kit that I use on my tank. It's in my recommended test kit list. Those guys are 30% off in the whole month of November. We've got 15% off the whole list of American Marine products and 10% off Dr. Tim's Aquatics products. That's the products that I use on my tanks, in my clients' tanks to cycle the tank, and he has other products as well that I use and I recommend. We've got 15% off Fritz Elements, Alkalinity Calcium Magnesium supplements, the big three that you have to maintain your reef tank. Those are 15% off in the whole month of November. 50% off Reef Flowers. I talked about that in the budget build. That's the sand that I use in the budget build. It's the sand that I'm going to use in our upcoming Mega Matrix 120 tank as well. It's 15% off in the whole month of November as well. 50% off Cobalt, filter media, and foods. And now, this just happened this week, 20% off the whole Tunzi line. Tunzi osmolator, pumps, you name it, everything that's made by Tanksgiving is 20% off. If you missed that, it's been out on our Facebook page. We've been talking about it. You want to make sure you grab that discount. If you have your eye on any type of tons of gear, it's now 20% off over at SaltwaterAquarium.com. Now that was just last week. What's going on sale today? What's going on right now? What's live? We got a whole new run of stuff. So many stuff. I had to have a list because I can't remember it all. Here we go. This is what's going live right now. 10% off the entire line of Eheim, including the new thermo control heaters with run dry protection. So heaters are one of those love-hate relationships that aquarists have with gear on their saltwater tank. And those of you in the northern hemisphere, it's getting to be winter time. That means you got to have your heater on. It's got to be running. We love them because it needs to keep our tanks warm. At the same time, they can fail and cause problems. One time that they fail, a big danger with them is running dry. The Eheim line has that protection built in with the thermo control heaters. They're now 10% off for the whole month of November. So if you need a new heater, here's a great time to replace them. Here's something else I do with my regular old titanium or glass heaters. Once a year, I chuck them and I replace them. Even if they're good, I don't risk it. I just go ahead and replace those things. Those heaters are sitting down in salt water. Seals can go bad. When the seals go bad, then your heater fails. Then you dump heavy metals into your tank, and that's when stuff dies. So there you go. There's a discount for you on Eheim heaters, on the whole Eheim line, including those heaters as well. We've got 10% off Finex heaters. Those of you that like running aluminum tubes, especially if you like to plug those into a controller, whether it be a standalone controller or the Neptune Systems Apex. Those are 10% off in the whole month of November as well. But wait, there's more. 10% off Hydor Corellia pumps, in-tank circulation pumps, 10% off those. 15% off Boyd filter media and ChemiClean, ChemiPure, big names in the industry with filter media. That's 15% off in the month of November. 15% off Marine Pure Bio Media Filter Media. Some of you like to use those Marine Pure blocks. Those are 15% off in the month. 15% off Elos test kits as well. Wait, there's still more. 10% off Flipper algae scrapers. Mine's right over there on my tank. I use them. They're really great. 10% off. And remember, even those of you that have acrylic tanks, there's an attachment for the flipper to make it acrylic safe. So if you're on the acrylic camp, you're not out of the boat on that one. Still 10% off on that as well. So there's also some huge discounts out there on eShop's frag racks, ATO, and dosing containers. So if you needed a dosing container, you need an ATO container, or your corals are growing so well that you need to frag them, big discounts on the eShop's frag racks, ATO, and dosing containers as well. All right. You can grab those discounts over at SaltwaterAquarium.com. When you place your order, remember, you're in the running then to have not only a gift card in your box where you can use that money towards future SaltwaterAquarium.com purchases, also for the Golden Ticket Winner. You got to order something to have a box for us to put those things in. So grab those discounts, make them work for you. All of the discounts are written out over at saltwateraquarium.com/black-Friday. You can see what's for sale. You can click right through. It'll take you right for what's on sale for any one of those discounts. All right, there we go. Remember, we're giving away 10 of our newest freebie, the SaltwaterAquarium.com branded stainless steel straw kit with cleaning brush. For those of you concerned about biosecurity, of course, clean your straw. Use the straw, clean it. It goes in the SaltwaterAquarium.com bright orange, you can't miss it bag to go in your purse, your backpack, so you can't miss it. All you have to do to register to win one of these, comment on the video below, comment anything you want. Look, guys and gals, because there's some lady reefers out there too, keep it clean. There are children on social media too. Leave any comment in the video below to be registered to win for this. And if you spend $100 or more and you want to do it as a freebie on SaltwaterAquarium.com, you can add this to your cart. When you spend $100, this costs you nothing. So there you go. That's the freebie for the week. Remember, the more you shop at SaltwaterAquarium.com, grab those discounts that I just went over. SaltwaterAquarium.com/black-Friday for all the discounts so you know what's going live. We're launching new sales almost daily, so check back there often. Make sure you grab the discounts. Comment on this video if you want to be entered to win the straw kit, and keep an eye on our Facebook page as well for those Tanks daily giveaways that we give a tank away every single day in the month of November. Our next live stream will be next Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be back at the home office. Who knows what kind of surprises we have rolling out there. With that, thanks everyone for being with us. What time is it? It's only 3:20. Let's do this. Let's answer a couple questions. You all have a question for me. leave it down in the comments below. I'll take a couple minutes and answer your questions. Don't forget about the freebies. Don't forget about the discounts. SaltwaterAquarium.com/Black-Friday. Grab all those discounts. You see the new freebies. Don't forget about TANKSgiving event as well. A tank a day. Thanks for those of you who commented on our TANKSgiving post for the last month. If we called your name, by all means, send us a note. We want to make sure we get the tanks in your hands. And don't forget about the discounts as well. With that, I'll give you a second to ask your questions. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. A couple of you said, hey, I think you called my name, but I'm not sure. So let me run over those winners again for the TANKSgiving real quick in case you thought you heard your name, but you don't actually know. Or let's face it, if you zoned out and maybe thought you heard your name. November 1st, Zachary Johnson, you won the Aquarium 20-gallon beginner kit like we used in the Budget Reef series and the Budget Build series as well. That's you, Zachary Johnson. November 2nd, that giveaway was the 20-gallon high quarantine kit. Henna Lily Ray, that's you. If that's your name, give us a note, and we'll get it over to you. You can send us a message to our website. You can call our website. Send us a message on YouTube, Facebook, whatever works for you. You could even send an owl if you have access to that. If that's you, that's really cool. I love to know your secret. November 3rd, Fluval 5 Evo Gallon Nano Kit, Courtney Wendell Reynolds, that's you. November 4th, the Waterbox 10-gallon Starfire Cube, Ted Dela Cruz. Reef Aquarist, whoever that is, that's what you call yourself, send us a note. Now, today is November 8th. Yes, we have a new TANKSgiving giveaway as well. Jump over to our Facebook page. You can leave a comment there and be in the running to win with that. With that, I'm going to take a couple minutes here and answer y'all's questions. All right, Chris wants to know, have I heard anything back about the Acropora bug? Sorry, Chris, I'm not sure exactly what you're looking for there. I just did the show over on our livestock series on SaltwaterAquarium.com about the Acropora eating flatworms. I interviewed the researchers on that, talked about their latest scientific findings, not just rumors, not just, hey, this worked for me once and therefore it has to be true. The actual facts behind the Acropora bugs, Acropora eating flatworms. So if you haven't seen that, jump over on SaltwaterAquarium.com, look for the livestock series under the video tab, and you can watch that show. So that's the latest information that we have about that one, Chris. Not sure exactly what you're asking about in regards to them, but if you want to clarify that, I may be getting back to you later in the comments. All right, Austin wants to know, have I used Marco dry rocks and how do I cure it and how long? All right, Boston. I have used Marco's dry rocks on previous builds. I haven't used it in a long time because I prefer the real reef rock now and my clients prefer it as well. The Marco rocks, here's the thing that I tell people about the Marco stuff. Ideally you would cure it. How do you cure it? I'll get to that in just a moment. Ideally you would cure it a month or two ahead of time. Now you can't just put it in your tank and use it. If you do that, keep in mind that you can have a bigger chance for an algae outbreak because there's stuff in its rock that you need to get out that would be taken care of in the curing process. How would I recommend curing it? Here's what I do. First, I get all my rock and then I get a big container where all my rock will fit in. You can go to a farm supply store if you have a lot of rock. You get one of those livestock troughs. If you have a nano tank, you probably get by with a couple buckets. Put that rock in that container and then fill that container up such that all the rock is submerged. Fill it up with RODI water. Tap water won't get the job done. You actually need RODI water for this. Fill it up with RODI water, wait 3 days, drain out all that water, fill it back up with RODI water. You're gonna have to repeat this process several times. Once you've done it a couple times, then you want to take a phosphate reading on that water and see if the phosphates are starting to come down. I recommend you take one day one, so then you have a baseline. Once you've done this process 4 or 5 times, check it again to watch these phosphates fall. Now, you're probably not going to get it down to 0. I'm not looking for it to get all the way to 0, but I do want it to drop significantly from where you first tested it. Let's say you first tested it and it came out at 3.0 parts per million on phosphates. Once it gets down to under 1, then I'm going to say, okay, now I'm going to fill that container with water, make it salty, and then I can start curing the rock to, per se, make it live. Now, me personally, I've never taken the time to do that because I can just put the real reef right in the tank. I don't have any problems with hair algae outbreaks. The tank looks great from day one because the rock looks like it's been aged, and I hit the races. Now, if you want to do that with the Marco rocks, if you have the time to do it, absolutely do it. It's not going to hurt. When you place your order for the tank, that's a great time to go ahead and start curing your rock before it hits your tank. You're likely going to have some amount of time as well. If you want to do it in the tank, you can put the rock straight in the tank. If you do that, I would recommend you run your lights at a lower intensity so you don't have an algae outbreak and have to deal with that in a new tank. Some amount of an algae outbreak is normal with a new tank started with dry rock. Get the little peach fuzz stuff that pops up. I'll tell clients, look, it's going to be there for a couple weeks, maybe even a month. One day it'll be halfway gone, the next day it's totally gone. But pure algae outbreaks, big old green hair algae, you don't want to deal with that, so curing it ahead of time is going to help you avoid that issue. Great question. I'm a big proponent of starting tanks with dry rocks. I've been doing that for years. Don't let any of the naysayers tell you that your tank won't be successful. This tank was started with dry rock and looks pretty good to me. All right, great question. Let's keep going here. Can frozen brine shrimp with silicon maintain a mandarin with addition of pods once a month? All right, Brian. So first of all, if you can get your mandarin to eat frozen food, one, if it'll take it, two, if there aren't other competing fish in the tank such they steal the food from it, big props to you. Adding silicon to frozen brine will help, but there's still not that much nutritional value in that brine. It's better than nothing. It's better than hoping that they find enough food in your tank because mostly that doesn't work out. Bombing your tank with pods is a great thing, and also keeping some fish strategy in mind. If I'm trying to keep a mandarin in my tank, I'm not going to put other fish in there like leopard wrasses that are really good hunters and then can outcompete that mandarin probably 100 to 1 for those pods, which then cause the mandarin to starve. If I was going to do a mandarin, one, I wouldn't put it in a big tank like this one. I would actually get a smaller tank like a 40-gallon, put plenty of rock in there, and I would put the mandarin in there, maybe some pipefish and nothing else. Mandarins are very slow eaters. They're very picky. They're very indecisive eaters. If you have any other big fish around those mandarins, they're not going to get a chance to eat. So I do more of a species tank. I would plan on bombing the tank with pods every other week just to help it. It's not going to hurt. If that mandarin starts to get skinny, then I'm going to look at supplementing it maybe with live baby brine if you have that, and if they'll take it, maybe they'll eat live mysis, or potentially rehoming them into a tank that has lots more live rock without a lot of competing fish so the fish, that mandarin can get what it needs. All right, Coral wants to know, does calc add both calcium and alkalinity or just calcium? All right, Coral lovers, S. The S is important. Calc adds both alkalinity and calcium, not necessarily at the same level. I use it mainly for alkalinity bump, a little bit of calcium bump, but my calcium reactor or my calcium doser takes care of most of the calcium needs for the tank. The calc is really just there to help stabilize alkalinity. You're going to get a little bit of calcium bump out of it. as well, but I'm not relying on it just for that. You can get through some amount of time. I tell people when your tank first starts to get going, first you're going to live off water changes alone because your corals aren't that big. Then it's going to get to a point where doing the water change on your tank won't maintain your alkalinity, calcium, magnesium levels. Then you can start adding the calc reactor, and then at some point your corals will grow so big that you're going to need more help. Then you can start dosing. For those of you that don't want to mess with calc, you can start dosing right away instead of the calc reactor. That works too. Keep in mind, if you have to dose your tank, maybe some of you are going to say, that's a pet peeve, now I got to add more gear, I got to add more things to test. That's not a bad thing. It means your tank is doing really well and you're on the right track. Don't get annoyed by dosing. It means you're doing something right. Keep it going. All right, let's roll with one more question here, and then we're going to let you all jump over on our Facebook feed to potentially win on those TANKSgiving daily giveaways, not just once a month. The whole month of November, we're giving a tank away every single day, but only on Facebook. Sorry, YouTube, you got to get over to our Facebook page. All right, last question here. Winners, we already ran over that. Make sure you roll back the video if you have entered one of the contests. You want to make sure that you get your chance to grab your tank or the other giveaways, the HEO that we gave away as well. All right, Miracle Mud, does it do anything? Is it helpful? Bernardo wants to know. All right, Bernardo, what's my stance on Miracle Mud? Pretty easy. It's one of those things that I don't mind putting in a refugium, and do I feel like it benefits the tank? Maybe. Nothing that I've seen concrete evidence other than people saying, yeah, I think it does something. It's a light stuff. It does tend to blow around. If you're looking for a display type refugium, then I would mix it in with sand. If you just wanted a refugium that was only there to grow algae, I wouldn't mess with it. It can get messy. It's really only there, really in my opinion, for looks. Maybe there's some benefits on the tank, but that's hard to measure. That's hard to really know. If you have it in your refugium, don't take it out. I would leave it. If I'm doing a new build, am I putting mud in my builds? I'm not anymore. I did it for a while. I just didn't feel like it was actually making a difference. So great question, Bernardo. Good luck with your build. Enjoy your tanks, everyone. We'll be back next Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time for more giveaways. Make sure you hop over on our Facebook page for the TANKSgiving daily giveaways. And of course, saltwateraquarium.com/Black-Friday for all the Black Friday deals. With that, thanks for being here. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for watching. Thanks for entering to win. We'll catch you next week.